Hello, 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 my crafty peeps. Let me see. I think I need to turn this up. Hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. So I am here today with one of my swaps that I had to do, and it was hosted by Tamika, Cindy Smiles. I think that's. Let me get my little piece of paper over here, and then also let me make a mess. Thought I had it on here. But alas, I do not. But I know it is Tamika Cindy Smiles, I believe is her. I'll have a link to her channel down below. And she did, it was the stash stocking stuffing swap. And so we had to do, had to get a stocking, stuff a stocking. It could be bought or handmade. We had to have 5 handmade items to put in there, one memory decks, one store bought item, at least $5, and we got to mail a card to the host. So the card is not gonna be in this video because for one I haven't made it yet, but I have to still do that. But that's gonna be in a separate. So I want to come show you what I created for the stash stocking stuffing swap for my partner, and she decided she wanted gingerbread. So the thing for her is gingerbread. You might already saw some items that I made gingerbread, so it's either going in one of the other swaps, but mostly this one. Okay. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I found this stocking right here. And I thought, oh my goodness, it was perfect. So I got this gingerbread stocking, and this is what I'll be stuffing with her for her gingerbread themed items. No, that could fit in here anyway, right? That could fit in here. So that is the stocking. Some of the items you already saw because I've done them on other videos that I have posted. So I'm just going to show you what I have right here. Mostly I use this paper pad right here, which is this busy sidewalk, which I am trying to use up. But as you can see, I have not, but I'm still working on it. So it's this right here, busy sidewalk, paper pad, and the stickers in there also. So I've been mostly using this. I did use some of these sequence, and I think this by maybe Kia's Crafts or somebody. I'm not for sure, or it might have been from Temu. I used this gingerbread bow tie, and I know this came out maybe last year, year before. I think it's Kia's Crafts. Can't be for sure, but I did use this bow tie. I went and printed some 2025 little calendars right here, and you'll see where I used that at. And I did print like a full page of them because I'm going to actually do some more, but you'll see that when I show that. I use this stocking die right here. I think I used this medium one here in the middle. Of course, the Peachy King stamps. I use this stupendous gingerbread baker. And you can see what they make right here. So I just used the gingerbread with the little outfit. I think I showed in the earlier video these stickers. I showed this little die I used. Also, I believe used some papers from here. And I did use this snowflake punch right here, so I use that. And I'm sure I will say I'm sure I know I use some other stuff. They're just put up or somewhere because I've been working on these for a couple of weeks, so I don't want everything to be a mess. So as I use stuff, I try to put it up a little bit, try to keep stuff a little bit clean. So stuff is actually behind me, so let me turn around so I can start getting them off this table right here. Now this you already saw because I did this. I think the CCAY with ebony. I showed that in that video, and I also showed this memory decks right here. So you can go back and watch the CCAF for November, and you'll see these items right here and the items that I used for it. Because I don't think I just showed them in this video. I know I didn't. And so you'll see those. So I got those items ready to go. Sit these over here because I'm ready to try to box them up. I did use this gingerbread die with the box that it comes with. I don't have the box, but I know this gingerbread and that Santa Claus just came out this year. I believe I showed you the project with this one, which was with Jamie, who is Pour Spice here on the YT. So make sure you go watch the November's Crack the Vaults, and you will see that right there where I used that at. Okay, you did see this already because this was in that Crack the Vaults collab where I think I did this box, if I'm not mistaken. So you will see that in that one. I did show this in a video. And you also saw this right here because this is a die right here. Little snowman cup die. And I don't have it out, the one that I used, but I did show it in Jamie's video. I also showed these right here, which is the cookie embellishments, so like sugar cookie embellishments in that cookie jar. I showed that video. This is some little flowers with this hat. I know I showed that video. Should be posted. So we have that. Set this over there. Let's see what we got. What else we got over here? I showed this one right here, which was the nail file. I know that was in, I think, Crack the Vaults also. So you'll see that one. Now, some other little items that I purchased was these Christmas Paper Crafts Gingerbread Man stickers. So I got those to go in the stocking. Also from Temu, my partner's name is, I got it written here, Shannon. So I did get this little ornament from Temu, and it got the little S for Shannon. It's a little gingerbread ornament. So I did get that to go in there. So you put that up right there. Okay, so now let's start getting some other stuff that I haven't. Now this is the box that I showed. I don't think I had anything in it, so let me show you some of the items. I just stuffed this with some embellishments in there, and I have to put this in a little bag, but that's the box, I think. And I did go back, like I mentioned in there, and color the back of that with the oxides. All right, so in here is, I know this is a Scrap Diva die, as far as this the reef thing in the back, which I do not have with me. And then I did, of course, use some Peachy King stamps on there. Here this goes. I'm just trying to see. I got it right here, y'all. I got it in my hand. I'm just trying to see if I got anything else that I'm forgetting over here, which I probably am. But anyway, so I think I showed the Peachy King stamp. Hey, sweetie. If not, I use the in the Peachy King stamps. There's a large face in there, and I did use it for that right there. But this is what I'm talking about. The Scrap Divas design is the branches and ornament reef set. So I just cut out some of those, and that's what those are. I did some in some maroon and also in some the craft. And then the circles I did, but I punched a face, like I did the circle, and then stamped the face in a couple of them. And then the other ones I did not, just in case Shannon wants to put her on. She might want to put her sand or something on there, and I didn't even glue or anything. So then she got some blank ones in there also, I think. Anyway, if not, my apologies. But it's just a circle die. So that is that. So go in there. What else we got here? These are some other ones. I showed y'all, I know these little cookies at the bottom right here, because I showed y'all when I did that also, I believe, in the Crack the Vaults, if I'm not mistaken. So that's those right here. And I just put some little string on them for some ornaments. And then I had did these tags right here. And I also put these, you know, the string up there. And so these, you know, maybe them little clear things we used to use a lot of back in the day. I put those on the back of there, and then, you know, so it's double-sided so it can hang. Maybe on some packaging or something. So those are also going to be in that box. Got to put them back in there. And then last but not least, this right here. I think I showed this die. I know I did. With the little dresses. And then I just used some of the paper and, of course, the Peachy King stamp. They were made in the tags. They were put on the front of cards. I mean, however she wants to use those. Is those right there. And they're pretty sturdy because I backed them twice. Because this craft paper is really thin. So I did back that. I think I might have been. No, so I did. So each one has 2 pieces of craft. But in between the crafts is some, like lightweight chipboard. So that's what I did. So it's like 3 layers on there. So those will go in there. I'll put these back in the bag. And these is going in this, in the, in there. See if I can get it in there really quick here. Maybe, maybe not. Trying. I'm gonna have to do it later. Okay. So I'll put them back in there later. So then I have that to go in the stocking. Let's see what else we got here. So here is where I did those bows that I showed, and then on here I got these gingerbread men from Temu, which is different from the ones that I have in here. These are different. Just in case you don't go back and watch that video, these are different gingerbreads than what's on here. So that's what I have in this little package right here, some gingerbread men. And so I made these into bows, and there's some on both sides, and evidently this one is falling. And so with the packaging, I was gonna do a lot of back toppers, but I'm like, it's gonna start filling up this thing, and it just won't be a lot of room for all that, so I decided not to. This is the box that I referenced, the Chaos Crafts, and it was an Easter box, and then now she just made the add-ons for the gingerbread and the Santa Claus. So here's the gingerbread right here. And in here, I like to support small businesses. And so one of the small businesses, I was in well, I had an event, and then I like going to events, and like I say, supporting. So you'll see a couple of those in some other, like this ink pen in here I got from a particular vendor at a different event with a gingerbread ink pen. And then this was another vendor that I got this gingerbread wooden ornament from. And it's a oh snap, and they got the little gingerbread, this little broken leg right there, which I thought was so cute. So I got this, and it's pretty thick too. It was only $5. Imagine that. So I got her this oh snap gingerbread ornament that I bought from a crafter to support. So I got that. Let's see what else we got here. We just went to Target the other day, and my daughter showed me these because, like I told you, when I'm thinking of somewhere, I'm thinking maybe find little stuff for me. And so she saw these gingerbread cookie kits. So this gonna be including, you got 4 gingerbread cookies, pre-made icing, and decorative candy. So she can make some cookies right there. She got the icing, some candies and stuff. So that's a little treat. And then I have these right here, which is some embellishments. So these are the cup embellishments, and I showed you it's the same die that's in this envelope, but my personal one that's somewhere, I'm not for sure where, because I just had it sitting here, so I can show you it again. I might have, oh, here it goes, which is this one right here. Oh, and here go another. Here goes some more dies. Good, just readily available. So this is this cup right here. That's the same one that's in this envelope that I'm giving as a gift. This is that gingerbread man that I cut. So I use this, I don't know, this got a name, but I use this die for the gingerbread in this little thing right there. And then those were those cookies and those hands that you also saw in there. Alrighty. So that is this right here. And I don't have the stamp out, but I stamped this little heart in a gingerbread from a different stamp set. And you can see in there where I have the sequence inside of those cups. And then this is where I did the stocking. So this is the stocking right here. They're all the same. I have poinsettias on there with some gold bling in there. These little pieces right here also came from their wreath set. This pom-pom trend, I believe I got it from Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure, it was in my stash, and I just put some across there. And then I hold these bulb pins, and I put a snowflake at the end of those. So you got the ball pin with the snowflake and those set of embellishments. So those will go in there. And then last but not least, let you around, is this little book right here that I created. And it's the tutorial, and I ain't gonna say, well, it was a tutorial, but I just had the outside shell of it, and so I can't remember where I got it from, but it supposed to fit those little skinny notebooks that you get from the Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, Dollar General, whatever. So it's pretty much that size. And so then I put some of that paper from that same 6x6 paper pad that I showed you earlier, and I put in "It's the most wonderful time of the year." So this is the front, this is the back. I do have it with magnets, and so you open it up, and this is where I was showing you where I was putting those somewhere, those the calendars. that, like I got that calendar from Creative Fabrica, put it into the silhouette, or matter of fact, I think I put it in a Word somewhere, put it in somewhere, downsize and print them out. And so then I just, because I wanted it to be on the front of here, right here, so you can have the years. You open it up, and this right here is, and I just got this little belly band to be able to stick the back on there. So, you know, these are the notebooks from the dollar store, like 3 or 4 to a package that you can get. So I have the dimensions on in my silhouette where I, you know, put this paper on my silhouette and just cut it out so it'll have the same, you know, low number of things up there. This is where I use that punch on this black paper. This right here, just a cut apart. And the snowflakes that came out of there, I just, you know, put a few on there. And it says Season of Joy right there. And it's just, and I backed it. So then I have, you know, the decorative paper, and I backed it on some black. And then the back, I just have black. And I didn't do any stamp or anything in there. So it's just a little new notebook that can be used for 2025. So it just gets stuck in there like that. Like I said, over here you have those magnets, and it closes up, and there you have it. Just a little something, you know, a little journal per se. And all of that, or whatever I can get to fit in here, will, I know I can be able to get them cookies in there. But that is what I have for this particular swap, for my gingerbread swap. So I am going to, well, I know this is not going in there. I need to put them back in there. So I'm going to see what I can actually put in here. And then to stuff it, so she can have a nice stuffed, and this thing don't feel like it's going to be much. I can get this in there. Can I get these? I don't think I'll be able to get that in there. But I could probably get this cookie. So I'm going to get this boxed up, and it'll be ready to go. And y'all don't need to see me try to stuff all this stuff in there, because that's what I'm about to try to do. Some of it fit, majority of it, if I stick it in there right. But anyway, that is my gingerbread swap for that was hosted by Tamika Sending Smiles. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.